Good evening, everybody. This is USS Princeton 2004 here. And I just got off of work. As you have seen me leaving the parking lot. Looks like a lot of the roads have been cleared off. I'm gonna gamble and take my chances and go the back way, which is my normal route. There's still some snow and sleet and ice along the sidewalks and patches of it on the road. I don't know how frequent I would like to keep recording videos and making vlogs. I feel like sometimes I have things to say that it's on my mind, and I would just like to get it out in the open. I've got a list of topics that I would like to talk about. I have them listed on my Yahoo account. And eventually I will be making those vlogs, but I'm not trying to rush myself into making them. I feel like I have plenty of time to talk about it later on down the road. While I'm on video and audio, I might as well dabble into the topics that I had wanted to talk about. And one of the main topics that we have discussed earlier with some of my coworkers and friends was the topic of what people believe in is what they perceive as the God, like who they pray to and who they worship. And there are a lot of religions out there, and this could be a pretty touchy subject. It could be a sensitive topic for some to talk about. But I had a discussion with my coworkers where he said he was Christian and he believed in Jesus and he believes the Bible and he believes that there's a Christian God out there. And when they asked me which God I believed in, I took into consideration everything that they were telling me. And coming from a Catholic background, I was born in the Philippines. I went to Catholic school there at an early age. And I moved to the US when I was at age of 10. So when we got here in the US, I wasn't in Catholic school anymore. I was in public school. And so I feel like people get brainwashed as they grow up into believing into something that's not true at all. Like, some of these things might have been true before, but as we move on into the future and a lot of the technologies that are available to us, for example, there's a Samsung phone which is capable of folding in half with that screen. And back when Jesus was around, there was no such thing as smartphones. So, you know, you could think of anything that wasn't available back then. Cars, trucks, microwaves, refrigerators, computers, laptops. So it's a different kind of situation in this day and age. I mean, I don't say that I am correct and everybody should follow what I believe in. You know, people are free to believe into whatever they want to believe in. And when they asked me what God I believed in, I told them I believe in Megatron, which is a transformer robot that has different forms. The first gen was a pistol with a shoulder stock. And then eventually he had other forms of tanks and jets as well. It may sound childish, but I'm looking forward towards the future. And the Trump administration had decided to start working on a branch of the military called the Space Force. And some people don't believe in aliens, but I do. So, with all the planets out there, there's no way that there's only us. Us humans are the only ones that are existing in the universe. I'm told that there are more planets and stars in the universe than all the grains of sand in the world. And that's a ridiculous amount to think about. The universe is always expanding, and there seems to be no end to it. And another thing was that the dinosaurs were here existing on Earth before even humans were. So I asked another of my co-workers what he thought about that, and he said God made a mistake. And I told him, you know, God makes mistakes. I thought he knew everything. Like, he was always, you know, the one who knew everything, that makes no mistakes. And there are a lot of other issues that I had discussed with them, and I get different responses. They have their own thoughts and opinions. And there had been for the longest time religious wars between the Muslim and the Christians.